Hello everyone, this is Ravi. So I am the trainer for this PEGA decisioning and PEGA marketing course. So I have total 4 years of experience in PEGA decisioning and overall 9 years in PEGA. So I'll be the tutor for this entire session. So that's about me. So can you introduce and let us start with some introductions? So like why you are planning to learn PEGA decisioning? What is the reason?
Hi all, this is Ananya.
Hi,
I'm
Nitya.
a PEGA developer having 3 years of experience. I have done CSC and CWC certifications. I don't have an opportunity to learn on CPDC course till, so that's why I have planned to done certification here.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else want to introduce? So just a few lines and why you want to learn PEGA decisioning. So you can just tell about yourself. Okay, so no one want to proceed. Then let us go with the demo. So let us start with the PEGA CDH demo or PEGA decisioning demo. So in this session today, we will understand the introduction to the PEGA decisioning. What is PEGA decisioning? What is PEGA marketing? Why do we need to learn PEGA decisioning? What are the advantages of that? All those things. So these demo sessions happen from today till Friday, and the daily sessions happen from 7:30 to 8:30, Monday to Friday. As part of this course, you will be entitled to receive the recordings, the PPTs, the daily notes, and every week you will be getting exercise that you need to practice in your system. And I can also help you with any errors or any issues that you are getting during practice. So overall, you will be getting the recordings, PPTs, exercise, and at the end of the course, you will be getting the dumps to practice the certification. You will be getting the certification assistance and resume writing will be there. So I will provide you some sample projects to keep in your resume. So all this will be provided to you as part of this course once you enroll into the course. So this will be from Monday to Friday, like I told, and from 7:30 to 8:30. I'll be sharing the curriculum to each of you through the email, and you will be getting the curriculum with all the topics that we will be covering as part of this entire course. So it will be around 40 hours of technical training and 5 hours of project training. So when I say project training, you will be getting the understanding on two projects related to PEGA decisioning. So you will get those projects which you can add it in your resume. So this is about the overall structure of this course. So without wasting any time, let us get into the demo session. So first of all, what is next best action? We will start with the term that's called next best action or next best offer. So basically, just to simply say, next best action or NBA stands for the right offer to the right customer at right time. Okay, so right offer to the right customer at right time. Basically, this PEGA decisioning and PEGA marketing, both of them focus on promoting certain products and services to the customer. Okay, so in PEGA BPM you will be doing development, right? But in PEGA decisioning you will be doing some marketing. So when I say marketing, this framework itself is focused on promoting promotions. Okay, this framework is focused on promotions and marketing the products and all those things. So as part of that, we have the topics called NBA and NBO. So this is nothing but the right offer to the right customer at right time. For example, let us say a business is having a customer who has purchased a laptop. So the customer who purchased the laptop, the right offer or the next best action can be some laptop headset. So that laptop headset is the right offer because without the laptop headset, that customer cannot listen anything and cannot talk anything. And we are sending it to the right customer, right? For example, a customer who purchased a laptop, to that customer only we are promoting the laptop headset. Okay, to that customer only we are promoting the laptop headset. And okay, so to the customer who purchased a laptop, to that customer only we are promoting a laptop headset, not to the customer who purchased a mobile. So that's the right customer. And the customer purchased just 2 days ago or 1 day ago. So we are promoting at a right time because the customer purchased last month and you are promoting now. Maybe the customer has already purchased it with some other business. So the right offer to the right customer at right time will be the next best action. So in order to identify the next best action, we need the PEGA decisioning framework. In order to deliver that next best action to the customer, we need the PEGA marketing framework. So both the frameworks effectively work together and they will be used to do the marketing to the customers. So the entire PEGA decisioning and marketing frameworks are used to do promotions and marketing in an effective manner. It's not a development, it's more like a marketing, effective marketing to the customers. So how do we market and how do we promote certain products and certain services? So that is the main focus in this framework. Okay. So why do we need to use the NBA first of all? Why do we need to use the NBA? Right? Every business strive to improve their customer value and maximize their revenue by increasing the sales. So that means this is a competitive world, right? Every business, every industry is having competition. Every industry is having competition. So we have to make sure the products, the services that you are promoting to the customer are very much appreciated by the customer and very much interested to the customer, right? We cannot randomly send some products that are there which might consider by the customer as a spam, like how most of you get some spam calls for personal loans and credit cards. You are not interested in that, but still you are getting those calls, so you might block those numbers, right? You might block those numbers. So that is not a effective way of marketing. So the effective way of marketing is to promote through next best action, which is the right offer to the right customer at the right time. Any query still here?
Sorry.
Yes, someone was telling something. No questions? Okay. So yeah, so now again, in this PEGA decisioning, previous to 8.6, we used to have, previous to 8.4, we used to have two frameworks. One is a PEGA decisioning framework, second is a PEGA marketing framework. But after 8.6 onwards, both the frameworks are in a single framework that you call it as PEGA decisioning framework. Okay, the same framework contains two things. One is a PEGA decisioning, second is a PEGA marketing. So what is the difference then? What is the difference between PEGA decisioning and PEGA marketing? So the PEGA decisioning framework contains the features that will identify the next best action. Okay, for example, one customer has recently opened the website. So for that customer, what will be the next best action, whether it is a laptop headset or whether it is a mobile phone, whether it is some other product, what will be the next best action? That identification will be done by PEGA decisioning. Now, what does PEGA marketing do then? So PEGA decisioning will identify, okay, for this customer, we need to provide a laptop. For this customer, we need to provide a mobile. So like that, the PEGA decisioning framework has all those features. Now the PEGA marketing job is to deliver that particular product to the customer. Let us say through the email, through the SMS, through the website. Okay, like different channels are there. Different channels are there. So through those channels, the PEGA marketing will deliver the next best action that has been identified by PEGA decisioning. So PEGA decisioning role is just to identify the next best action. PEGA marketing role is to deliver the next best action to the customer. So what are those features? All those things we'll be covering in the coming sessions. Now, if you take a typical example where both PEGA decisioning and PEGA marketing are involved, this is how some simple simple example how the both the frameworks come into picture. But like I told, in the current versions and latest versions, there is only single framework. So if you see this particular image, in the first image, in the first icon, the PEGA decisioning logic is there. That means, okay, for these kind of customers, we need to provide these kind of offers. For this kind of low income customers, we need to provide this low cost offer. For this kind of high income customers, we need to provide some high cost offers. This kind of logic is there in the first icon. In the second icon, the customer has visited the website. The customer has visited the website. So then in the third icon, the PEGA decisioning has triggered and identified one suitable next best action for this customer. Okay, see, basically I told you, right? What we are doing here is we are just doing promotions and marketing. The entire framework, what we are doing is we are doing some marketing. So for this customer who visited the website, PEGA decisioning has identified some suitable next best action. Now that next best action is displayed to the customer and the customer is happy in the fourth icon. So customer is interested to purchase that in the fourth icon. Okay, customer is interested to purchase that. So in the fifth icon, we have sent the email or SMS to the customer through some channel. So that's what we have done. So in the fifth icon, this is where the PEGA marketing will come into picture, right? Delivering the customer with the next best actions. In the fifth icon, PEGA has sent the email to the customer. In the sixth icon, happy customers are created. Okay, in the sixth icon, happy customers are created. So this way, in the first three icons, PEGA decisioning is involved. Okay, it's completely PEGA decisioning. PEGA decisioning has identified what is the next best action for this customer. In the last three icons, entire PEGA marketing will be involved. That means once the next best action is identified for the customer, PEGA marketing will start delivering that next best action to the customer, maybe through SMS, through courier, okay, or through SMS or email, push notification, etc. Lot of channels are there through which the PEGA marketing will send. So that is an example of how the PEGA decisioning and marketing will work. Any questions till here? Any queries? Okay, so I take it as no. Now we will further debug and understand the difference between PEGA decisioning and PEGA marketing. So, like I told you, right, PEGA decisioning framework contains the features only for the logic creation that will decide the next best action. Okay, that means, for example, we have something like strategies, adaptive model, predictive model. All these are used to create some logic that will identify what is the next best action for a particular customer. Okay, for a particular customer called John, laptop is the next best offer. For a particular customer called let us say some other person, so for that person, let us say some TV is the next best action. So like this, for different customers, the PEGA decisioning will have the logic to identify what is the next best action for a particular customer. Now, like I told, PEGA marketing mainly focus on delivering the next best action that has been identified by PEGA decisioning. So PEGA decisioning has already identified what is the next best action for the customer. So PEGA marketing will simply deliver that next best action to the customer through some channels. So we have some channels like emails, SMS, push notification, we have ATM, we have we have website, all these things are there. PEGA marketing, we'll be seeing those things. Okay. So as part of this, we have some features like campaigns, actions, all these things. We'll come to know that. We'll see those things. Okay. Clear till here? Any questions before we go to the next topic? I mean, here we are just seeing the difference between PEGA decisioning and PEGA marketing. That's it. Any questions still here? So you can feel free to ask. There is no issue. I think some questions are there. Okay, there's no question. Yeah, the interview questions will be provided at the end of the course. So for everyone, how to prepare for interview. Along with that, when we are discussing some topic, at that time also, I'll tell you what is some interview question that can be coming in the interview. Okay. So one of the question is what is next best action in this particular course, in this particular session. One question that the interviewer can ask you is what is next best action? What is the meaning of that? Simply, you can say the definition as next best action is the right offer to the right customer at right time. So that is a meaning of that. Okay, and PEGA decisioning will identify the next best action. PEGA marketing will deliver the next best action. So that is what this frameworks will do.
Quick question,
Okay, yeah.
Ravi.
As we go through the topics, as we go through the sessions, whatever the topic questions that interviewer will ask, I'll tell you in that session also. Along with that, at the end of the course also, we'll provide you some interview questions. Now coming to the next one, that is the CDH portals. So first of all, why are we calling it as CDH? So in PEGA decisioning, see in PEGA development, what do? We use the portal called PEGA Dev Studio, right? So all of you are using some portal called PEGA Dev Studio because that is a portal that we use mainly for development. All the developers will be using PEGA Dev Studio. Now, same way for PEGA decisioning, you will be using the portal that is called Customer Decision Hub. Okay, so you will be using the portal called Customer Decision Hub. This is the main portal, like how PEGA Dev Studio is used by developers. For PEGA decisioning, you will be using Customer Decision Hub, which is abbreviated as CDH. Okay, which is abbreviated as CDH. So you call it as a CDH portal. Okay, because this is the main portal. 90% of the time you will be working here only, or 70% of the time you will be working here only on this portal only. So that is the reason it's generally people call it as PEGA CDH also, right? PEGA CDH or PEGA decisioning, both of them are same. CDH stands for Customer Decision Hub. So we'll see how the portals look like. Now apart from this portal, what all other portals are there? So let us understand that. So like I told, the first mandatory and most used portal in PEGA decisioning and PEGA marketing, the primary portal is Customer Decision Hub. The second portal is Prediction Studio. So Prediction Studio is mainly for PEGA decisioning analytics portal. So in this portal is mainly like an analytics portal. So analytics portal means, when I say this features like the models, data sets, predictions, all those will be present in the prediction studio. So what does PEGA decisioning do? That's what I told you. That means it will identify the next best action. That is what the PEGA decisioning will do, right? for a given customer, what is the next best action. So how does it identify? With the help of this models, data sets and all that. So this model's role is to analyze the customer data, and it will analyze the customers, similar customers previous actions. For example, a new customer has purchased a laptop yesterday from the business. Okay, assume that, for example, a particular customer has purchased a laptop from the business yesterday. So this model will analyze the entire customer profile, like what is his age, what is his income, what is his credit score, what is his balance. All these things will be analyzed by the model. So it will compare the behavior of the similar customers, what they have taken in the previous history, right? For example, some similar customers are there whose income is also matching to the customer who purchased yesterday. So what did that customer purchase? What did that customer mainly look for? So this kind of analysis will be done by the models. Okay, so the model will analyze the customer's previous history, and it will try to understand what the customer who has purchased yesterday might purchase later. So this kind of correlation will be done by the models. So all this analysis will be done in the prediction studio only. So the next portal that we have is the NBA advisor. So we are not going to see this integration and with this portal in the course, but just will give you some overview on this. So if you remember, so I'll tell you the best example where this works. For example, let us say you are using Airtel for mobile communication. So you are using Airtel app for your mobile data. So for example, let us say whenever you try to log in today, somehow you are not able to log into the Airtel mobile app. Okay, so you are getting some error, something like username, or let us say something like some server error. When you are trying to log in, you are getting some server error. So you are trying to pay, make the postpaid payment, but you are getting some server error. So what you will do, you will call to the customer care, right? You will call to the customer care and you will say, okay, I am getting some server error, I am not able to log into the portal. So the customer care person, he will he will assist you, like maybe he will try to restart the app, or he will try to do some back end operation, and he will try to fix the issue. So once he fixes the issue, he will sometimes say, like for example, on your name there is some 50 GB mobile data offer is there for very less price. On your name, you will be having some offer, like for example, some 10 OTTs included in your subscription. So these kind of marketing he will be doing, right? I hope most of you have noticed this. So that information that you are having some these offers, that information will come through PEGA marketing, if that systems are using PEGA. So what does NBA advisor will do is, this will serve as a integration between PEGA customer service and PEGA marketing. Okay, it will do the integration between PEGA customer service and PEGA marketing. So that means whatever the next best actions coming from PEGA marketing, they will be displayed on PEGA customer service portal. For example, why do we use PEGA customer service? Anyone has used PEGA customer service in this session, in this meeting? Does anyone have any experience in PEGA customer service? Not able to hear anyone. Yes, you need to talk.
No, Ravi.
Okay. Yeah, so this PEGA customer service is used by the customer service representatives, right? You call it as a CSR or CRR, mainly you call it as CSR, right? So mainly these are the people, like some telecallers, right? Like the agents. For example, you are calling for some credit card service or for some portal. So these are the agents who will be working in the customer service. So they will be doing inbound calls and outbound calls from the customer, right? So whenever they are talking to the customer through outbound call, or when the customer is making an inbound call to the customer care, so they will be able to see the Pega marketing offers in that portal. So for that reason, we will be using next best action advisor. Okay. So if anyone has used customer service, let me know so that I can show you some images also how it looks like. So then the last portal that we have is one-to-one operations manager. So this is a latest introduction from Pega 8.8. Before 8.8, this used to be some separate portal, not part of Pega decisioning framework. But starting from 8.8, this is part of Pega decisioning framework only. So what is the purpose of this one-to-one operations manager? So what this portal will do is this portal will allow the business users to create change requests. Okay, for example, right now there are some 10 products in your application. Okay, for example, some laptop, mobile, some electronics are there in your application. So let us say the laptop current price is some $100. The business want to modify that to some $150. So they can create the change requests in this operations manager, and that will be fixed by the decisioning team. So that is what we'll be doing here. Okay. So they will directly create the change request instead of creating through Jira or through requirement. They will be creating through operations manager. Okay. So then that change request should be completed by the Pega decisioning team. So that is what we do in this operations manager. So all this we have some sessions, so we'll go through that in those sessions. Any questions still here about the list of portals? No questions from anyone?
Ravi, why do we have different portals? Can't we do in single portal?
Yeah, good question. So this is, see, the portal purpose is different, right? So Prediction Studio has a different purpose like analysis. Okay, so mainly it is used for analysis purpose, and it has the features which are related to data science. Okay, so why we have like different portal means, for example, developer portal will be different from CDH, right? So that's a developer portal is Dev Studio. Customer Decision Hub is for Pega decisioning. So if you are keeping the same features, all the features in one portal, it will become clumsy, and the roles will be different, mainly to identify the roles, because different roles will have different portals, right? In your Pega development also we do the same thing. For example, business users will access some user portal, right? And for example, managers in your application, they will access the case manager portal. So here the roles are different. Whenever the roles are different, when the teams are different, the roles are different, then the portals will also be different. Okay, because we can't give the same portal for different people. That's what you do in the production also, right? That's what you do for the business people also. Like managers will have some portal, users will have some portal, agents will have some other portal. Same way, decisioning teams will also have a different portals. Okay,
Quick question, Ravi.
Understood.
yeah, please go ahead.
So you mentioned Pega decisioning is to identify the logic, and you mentioned Pega marketing is to give the offer or like a to the customer. So why can't the Pega marketing identify the logic? It's not possible.
Yeah, that's how it is defined, right? So that is how Pega has defined the features. The features that are there in Pega decisioning are used for identification. So initially they have created as a separate framework. Okay.
Mhm.
So if you see before 8.4, I think 8.2 or 8.3, there will be separate features, separate frameworks will be there. Pega decisioning is separate framework, Pega marketing is separate framework. You have to install both of them if you want to do both of them.
Okay. So
But
now
later
it's both
versions
are
they
in
start
same.
merging to. Yeah, now it is same. Now both are same.
Got it.
Okay. So they have merged both the PEGA marketing and decisioning features into a single framework, that is a PEGA decisioning that you call it now. Okay, so we will see the thing tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, so these are the portals that we have, like I am discussing. So before we end this session, I will show you the portal how it looks like. Okay, I'll show you the portal how it looks like. Now
One
coming to
question
the next
regarding
slide.
101 Ops Manager.
Sorry, can you repeat again?
A question regarding 101 Ops Manager.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So this portal, as you said, we can users can directly create change requests. So
Hmm.
does that mean that in the real time they come and create the change requests on this portal, or they won't be using any other third party tools like
Yeah,
Jira?
in real time they will be using only this portal. Okay, see, if, for example, if you take let us say a HDFC bank. So the HDFC bank has several products, right? They have some hundreds of credit cards, hundreds of debit cards, so a lot of things will be there. So every time these are bound to change, right? For example, today the laptop price is some $1,000 and tomorrow it might be different. It might increase or it might decrease based on the demand and based on the supply and all those things. It might increase or it might decrease. So every time we cannot create a change requirement or like a Jira ticket and all those things. So directly they have the provision to create a change request in their portal. Okay, so they will access only this portal only, they will not access anything else, the business users. So when I say business users, who are going to create the requirement, those people, they will access this portal only, and they will create a change request. So that change request will come to the PEGA, to the decisioning team as a work list. So they will perform the changes and they will complete the change requests. Yeah, so there is some processes there, there's some procedure is there, how it happens, which we will see in that particular topic. Okay, but they will be using this portal only.
Right. So this portal is basically for small changes. Am I right? If there are any
Yeah,
like
for
huge
small changes,
changes.
correct, for small changes. So there are some list of changes that are present for this portal. So only those changes only they can request through that, not for some complex logic that you get it as requirement. Okay, only for small changes like changing the price, creating a new product, okay, or deleting a new product. So like these kind of small changes they will be doing through that. Okay. Okay, so you will come to know that, so what kind of changes we use for ops manager and what will not be using. Now, before we go to the CDH portal, before I show you this portal live, I will show you the how this, what is the difference between this inbound and outbound marketing. So just now I told you, in the customer service you have two types, right? Inbound and outbound calls. Same way in PEGA marketing we have two types of marketing: inbound marketing and outbound marketing. So what is inbound marketing? So just now I told you one example. Let us say you are using Airtel app, you need to pay the postpaid mobile bill, but when you are trying to log into the application you are getting some server error. So what you will do, you will call to the customer care. So the customer care person will fix your problem, and he will try to do some marketing. So that you call it as inbound marketing. So inbound marketing means customers are contacting the business, maybe to purchase something or maybe to fix their problems. Like for example, some login issue is there, some portal issue is there, okay, some payment issue is there. So like the different issues the customers are facing, the customer will only contact the business, and the business will start doing some promotion. That is called as inbound marketing. So here you can see that there is no marketing effort. You don't need to do any promotion. You don't need to spend any amount on advertising and all those things. Customers are only coming to the business. Then the business is doing some promotion. So in PEGA, what are those channels that are supported are retail. So when I say retail, for example, like when you go to the any supermarket, For example, you go to some Reliance, DMart, and all those things. So you are only going to that business, you will purchase something, right? You will purchase some groceries, food products, or whatever it is. So once you purchase the products, then when you go to the reception, right, they will give your order and they will say like, so there is some 50% discount on this product also, whether you want to buy that, right? So those kind of information, that software that you can do using retail channel. So how it works, that also we'll see. Second channel is website. For example, you are only visiting the Airtel website to make the payment, right? So website is also inbound channel. So retail, website, contact center. When I say contact center, the inbound calls, just now we discussed, right? You are calling the customer care. So you are only calling the customer care. Customer care is not calling you here. So you are calling the customer care to fix the server error. So that is also inbound channel. So then we have mobile apps. This is also a inbound channel. For example, you will open the Airtel app, then you will see some ad there, some advertisement there. So that is also inbound channel. So these are the inbound channels which are present in Pega. So along with that, we also have ATM. So I forgot that. So you can consider ATM also inbound channel. Now coming to the outbound marketing. Outbound marketing is where business is contacting the customer. Okay, you are not interested in anything, you did not face any issue, but businesses keep on contacting the customer. Like this example, like most of you who get some spam calls every day, some personal loan offers, some real estate offers, credit card offers, all these kind of calls that you get is the best example for outbound marketing. So comparatively, which one is more effective? Inbound marketing is more effective, right? Because the customer needs something, we are providing something. But here it's not the case. Customer don't need anything, but still we keep on sending some promotions and all those things. So the best example channels are email, SMS, contact center, push notification. Okay, so email is always considered as outbound channel. Email, SMS, contact center. In the contact center, outbound calls and push notifications. So all these are outbound channels. Okay, so inbound marketing means customers are contacting the business, then the business is promoting some products. Outbound marketing means business only contacting the customers without the customers contacting them. Okay, business only contacting the customers for some promotion, some marketing through these channels. Like we have email, SMS, contact center as outbound channels. Retail, website, contact center, mobile applications are inbound channels. Okay, so here we need to do lot of promotion, we need to do lot of marketing. It's costly, right? You need to spend some amount on the advertising and marketing, but here it's not the case. You don't need to spend any amount on marketing here, because customers are only coming to the business. So mainly when the business is already established, then inbound marketing is very effective. Okay, so any questions between the inbound marketing and outbound marketing? What is the difference between this? Clear? Okay, just simple concept. Inbound marketing means customers contacting the business. Outbound marketing means business is only contacting the customers. Okay, so these are the channels for inbound and these are the channels for outbound. Yeah, again we'll see all those channels, all those things in the coming sessions. Okay, now the most important slide for this session, that what are the requirements to learn Pega decisioning. So in order to learn Pega decisioning, what are the requirements from our side, right? So the first and foremost important requirement is everyone who is learning Pega decisioning or trying to get a job in Pega decisioning, they have to be a certified Pega system architect or should have minimum CSA level knowledge. So I'm assuming that all of you already have some Pega experience, at least 2 to 3 years. Okay, at least 2 to 3 years of Pega experience I'm expecting. So that means you already know the Pega basic concepts, like for example, case management, data transforms, activities, SLA. So these basic CSA level topics which are all there, I believe that all of you already know that. So if not, let me know. Okay, anyone is there who did not know PEGA development already, or everyone know already? So if anyone don't know PEGA, did not learn PEGA, and directly you are learning PEGA decisioning, please let me know. The reason is 70% of the time you might be using PEGA decisioning, but the remaining 30% of the time you might need to still use the PEGA development topics. Like you might need to create a data transform, you might need to create some process flows, you might need to create some assignments, okay, you might need to create some sections, properties, all those things. So just because you are learning PEGA decisioning, it doesn't mean that 100% of your work will be in that. So 60 to 70% will only be in this particular framework. So remaining 32%, 30% to 40%, you need to still work on the PEGA Dev Studio. Okay, using these topics which I told you, the case management, declarative rules, decision rules. You might be still using that. So it is very important that without PEGA knowledge, please do not continue with the PEGA decisioning course. So is everyone already having experience in PEGA? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah, again, like I told, it's not needed like you need to know the advanced topics or LSL level knowledge. Just minimum of 2 to 3 years experience is enough for learning PEGA decisioning. Okay, so I hope that everyone is there. Otherwise, if you are not, please parallelly take the PEGA course also from Harsha Trainings or Elite Study Group. So you can take the PEGA training parallelly. Okay, and then you can attend this course. Okay, now coming to the curriculum. So we have this link. I mean to say the certification curriculum. So this is the link where you can see the latest version. Latest version is PEGA 24, but certification is still running on PEGA 23. Okay, certification is still running on PEGA 23. So this is the certification curriculum here for PEGA decisioning. So you can see here next best action concepts. This is PEGA decisioning topic. So this is PEGA marketing, and this is also PEGA marketing, and this is also PEGA marketing, and these are also PEGA marketing, and this one is PEGA decisioning. Okay, decision strategies is PEGA decisioning, and so this one will be your ops manager topic. So overall, like you will have in certification point of view, you will have up to 30 to 40% weightage for PEGA decisioning topics, and 60 to 70% of weightage will be on PEGA marketing topics. Okay, so 60 to 70% weightage will be on PEGA marketing topics. So I'm telling only from a certification point of view. In PEGA real-time project, both are important. Okay, both are important. But from certification point of view, less weightage for PEGA decisioning and more weightage for PEGA marketing. So this is the curriculum for certification, which we will cover all these topics. Okay, so we will be covering all these topics in our course. So okay, so next topic or the next slide is how do we practice? Okay, how do we practice? So there are two options which I can give you. So the first option is you can use you can use the personal edition to learn all the PEGA decisioning topics. Okay, so I'll tell you when we are starting PEGA decisioning, when we are closing the PEGA decisioning, I'll tell you. But to completely learn all the PEGA decisioning topics, you can still use your personal edition or the PEGA cloud edition, or we also have the community edition, right? For the latest session versions, we have the community edition. So whichever is familiar for you in that particular software, you can learn the PEGA decisioning topics. So all the PEGA decisioning topics are present in personal edition. Now coming to the PEGA marketing, you need to practice through the cloud versions. So I'll share you some links in the chat. Please bookmark that somewhere. Okay, so I'm just sharing it in the chat, and I'll show you. I'll show you like how to practice those. For example, if you open this link, okay, if you open this link, okay, if you just log in, so you just need to log in. So once you log in, if you open this link, you will get this button, initiate the Pega instance. So you will be clicking on this button. So within 2 to 3 minutes, you will get the open instance button. Okay, so I'm sharing you more links also, not only this. So yeah, this is one more link. So save all these links somewhere in the notepad or somewhere. Okay, because while practicing you need to come to this link and you need to practice, and this is for Pega marketing. I'm saying for Pega decisioning, you can do it in your personal edition also for all the Pega decisioning topics. So if you see like this, you will be getting this button, launch the Pega instance button will be there. Just click on this button, then it will open this link, and within few minutes you will be getting the ready option. Okay, so for example, I'm just opening outside here, just a minute. Okay, so just meanwhile save this link somewhere. Okay, so that you can use it somewhere. So is everyone able to open that link which I shared in the chat?
Yes.
Okay, so just try from your side, try to log into that link through the PDN account, and you try to click on the launch instance button. So one of this link which is there, that should be working. Okay, so just you can save all these links in the chat. Which one is opening for you? You can just try that one. Okay, which one is opening for you? You can just try that one. Okay, so I have shared one more link also. Total, I have shared 4 links in the chat. Okay, so total there are 4 links in the chat. So whenever you want to practice the Pega marketing, you can just open these links and click on the launch instance button. So there you can see one button called launch instance, right? Or is everyone able to see that? Launch instance button. Yes, no.
Yeah. Yes, Ravi.
Okay, so click on that launch instance button. So when you click on the launch instance button, this will take you to the Pega Infinity, and you need to log into the Pega Infinity. So everyone, please try from your side, not just 1 or 2 people. So everyone, save these links and try to open it, log into Pega, and try to click on the launch instance button. Okay, so now if you see, I'm sharing my screen now. Okay, so this is how you will be getting the screen. So when you click on the launch instance button, you will be getting a screen like this, the Pega Infinity, launch Pega Infinity. So then you need to click on this link. So I'm sharing the credentials in the chat. So the username is decisioning architect, password is rules. Okay, so you'll be getting this login screen. Just click on this, and username decisioning architect, password is rules. Just click on the login button. Okay, so if one link doesn't work, I have shared you 4 links. one of the link will work. Okay, definitely one of the link will work. So you can just try the 4 links. Any link is working, like you click on the launch instance, you will get the ready screen. Then you click on this button, then log in with the credentials which I have given. So then you will be able to log into the customer decision hub portal. So this is how the customer decision hub portal looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. So welcome to the CDH portal, and from tomorrow onwards, we will be starting the CDH portal, each and every topic, how it works and how do we understand. So as part of this course, we will be creating a banking application. So in my session, I will be creating a banking application, and in your exercise, you will be getting one telecom application exercise. Okay, like I told you, right? Every weekend, that is every Friday, you will be getting a exercise. In that exercise, I will be providing you one telecom application assignment. Okay, so every Friday you will be getting that assignment. So this is how my CDH looks like, and I can go to the Dev Studio from here. I can click on the Prediction Studio, which is one of the portal that we are going to learn as part of this course. Okay, see, this is the portal how CDH looks like, and this is the portal that will be used by both PEGA Decisioning and PEGA Marketing. So you see, this is the Prediction Studio. Okay, this is the Prediction Studio, how it looks like, the Prediction Studio, and this is the CDH. So like I told, majority of your decisioning implementation will be done in the CDH portal only. That is PEGA Customer Decision Hub. Okay, so tomorrow we will start with the Customer Decision Hub basics and how do we navigate through this portal. What are the different options are there? So all these things we'll be showing and in the tomorrow session. Okay. Any questions before we close the session today regarding the regarding the requirements or the curriculum or the challenge? Yeah.
Yeah, yes, Ravi, I have some questions. So, as
Please.
part of curriculum, considering the current market situation, at least the job openings are for experienced persons, right, rather than freshers. So, let's say we finish the course and do the exercises. So, uh, will that be enough to attend an interview considering
Yes.
3 to 4 years
Okay.
of experience?
Yeah. So we can see, we can confidently tell you that by the end of this course, you will be gathering at least 2 to 3 years of experience in PEGA decisioning. So if you practice the topics that we learned, if you practice the exercise that is given to you, you can easily consider yourself as having 2 to 3 years of experience in PEGA decisioning. So that is for sure. Okay, and you don't need to learn the any other things apart from the topics that we are discussing in the curriculum in the daily sessions in order to crack the certification and in order to crack the interview. So whatever we are discussing in these sessions are more than enough, and you can easily portray yourself with 3 years of experience in PEGA decisioning, provided you practice everything that we discussed in that sessions and you practice the assignment that is given to you. Okay, so that
Uh,
confidence you will be getting. You
Sure.
go ahead.
Thanks, Ravi.
Yeah.
I just have one more question. Like, I
Hmm.
do have a little bit idea on the CDH. So, will you be covering customizing the input and output of the container and plugging in the custom strategies or
Yeah, we'll do that.
defining pipelines?
Hmm. Pipelines will not be covering. They don't have any deployment manager here, but we will see how to customize the input and output and custom strategies. So that we'll do.
And the models, adaptive, predictive.
Yeah. We'll cover. We'll be covering that.
Okay. Thank you, Ravi.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions from anyone? Sorry, your voice is very low. No, I'm not able to hear you actually. It's very low actually. Yeah, if you can type in the chat, we can answer you. Okay, anyone else? Yeah, so like we discussed on the demo session, so we will have the demo sessions till Friday. So please go through the demo sessions, join the meeting every day, and try to understand what we are discussing. Okay, so you can let us know and you can enroll from Friday once the demo sessions are completed. Okay, but till then you can attend the demo sessions and try to understand the picture and how the things are happening. So today we have just seen what is the difference between PEGA decisioning and PEGA marketing. What are the different portals that are available in PEGA decisioning and how the portal looks like. What is the difference between inbound and outbound. Then we have seen the requirements for PEGA decisioning. Okay, and how do you practice, right? So one way is, like I told you, you can practice all the PEGA decisioning topics in personal action or in the challenge that you open. If you, whichever is familiar for you, whichever is comfortable for you, you can do that. But PEGA marketing topics you have to practice in the CDH itself. Okay, so again I'll tell you how do we practice all those things. I'll tell you again tomorrow also. But any other questions before we close?
Yeah, hi Ravi, this is Alekia. Will we get recorded class session daily?
Yes, yes.
Because
So
it's been,
every day session, I think within 2 hours, they will upload into the drive. So you will be getting the access to the drive once you enroll to the course. Every day session will be uploaded. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So you will be getting the PPTs, the recordings, and the daily notes. So if at all any notes are happening on Notepad, so that notes will also be uploaded on day-to-day basis. Okay, so if no other questions, so let us meet same time tomorrow in the same link. Okay, so where we will start with the practical implementation of the PEGA CDH. Okay, see you all tomorrow then. I hope to see all of you in the tomorrow session as well.